And another award too. When you look at MVP this season, MVP is supposed to mean, the most valuable player to a team. Aaron Rodgers won the NFL MVP for the second straight season. Aaron Rodgers had 39 votes for the MVP award. Tom Brady had 10. Cooper Kupp had 1. Joe Burrow did not get a single vote for the MVP. That is absolutely ridiculous. You look at the last 2 seasons in Cincinnati. We've had just 6 wins, and we've had 25 losses the last 2 years. That does not even seem real. That seems like some type of joke or something like that. But then you look at Joe Burrow's first full season with the Cincinnati Bengals. He guides us to a Super Bowl for the first time in over 30 years. He helps us get a playoff win for the first time in over 30 years. He helps us get these amazing comeback victories against the Kansas City Chiefs, down 18 in Arrowhead in the AFC Championship game, down 14 points, 3 different occasions against the Kansas City Chiefs to help us clinch the AFC North, something we haven't done since 2015. But Joe Burrow does not get a single vote for MVP. I know, supposedly, these awards for regular season base, which to me I feel like is ridiculous, because even if this was just regular season, Zach Taylor still should have had more votes for Coach of the Year because he only had 2, and Burrow should have had at least a single vote for MVP, considering nobody had expectations for us. Everybody thought we were going to suck. When Jamar Chase was drafted, the Bengals are going to suck. Joe Burrow is going to get sacked at time. Joe Burrow has still been sacked at time. Joe Burrow arguably has the worst offensive line group in the NFL and has still guided the Bengals to the Super Bowl. And it's so crazy to me that Aaron Rodgers wins it once again, and Tom Brady, he even had as many votes as he did. Tom Brady had 10 votes. But when you look at a year prior to Tom Brady joining the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in the Buccaneers' first season with a new head coach and new offense coordinator, they were still able to manage 7 wins, which is pretty decent. That's more wins in that 1 year that the Bengals had the past 2 years without Joe Burrow. It is absolutely crazy to me that Aaron Rodgers wins MVP when Travis Kelce has had more postseason passing touchdowns this year than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers once again choked in the playoffs like he does time and time again. And at this point, Aaron Rodgers could have a phenomenal regular season, but he's always going to choke in the playoffs. If Aaron Rodgers is the MVP, why is he sitting at home and, figure out what he's going to do in his future in the NFL, whether it's playing for the Green Bay Packers, playing for a different team, or maybe even retiring? If Tom Brady has the second most votes in the NFL for the MVP award, why is Tom Brady sitting at home? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are out in the playoffs, and why is Tom Brady already retired? Cooper Kupp, in my opinion, getting a vote, I can understand that because he has the most receiving yards, most receptions, and receiving touchdowns for any receiver in the league this season. Cooper Kupp basically had like the triple crown for a wide receiver. But the fact that Joe Burrow does not have a single vote for MVP is ridiculous and further proves my point. The NFL hates the Bengals. They always have, and they always will. And you see all these analysts say that, the Bengals have no chance against the Rams. You watch this game on Sunday, the Bengals are going to win this game. You got Joe Burrow. When Joe Burrow was announced that he was not a Pro Bowl quarterback with the selected quarterbacks, when it was Herbert and Lamar Jackson and another quarterback, and Joe Burrow was not one of those 3 players named, he took that personally, and since then has been the best quarterback in the NFL, and it's not even been debatable. Joe Burrow, he doesn't win MVP. The Bengals are going to win Sunday against the LA Rams, and Joe Burrow is going to win Super Bowl MVP, and then he's going to have a big middle finger to everybody else who's doubted him this season and laughed at the Bengals, heading into the regular season this year. The Bengals are going to win a Super Bowl, so it's going to make up for this, and Joe Burrow is going to win the Super Bowl MVP, so it'll make up for him, not winning the MVP this season. I would much rather have, Joe Burrow get a Super Bowl MVP than a, regular season MVP, because that means we win the championship, which is something we will do on Sunday.